What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And today we're talking about CNN anchor Don Lemon. And, I don't like Don Lemon's personal political views and what he stands for. He's definitely on the left. If I'm not mistaken, Don Lemon is from the state of Louisiana. Very talented anchor. He's really good at what he does. And he makes a whole lot of money, right? Like over $10 million a year. And if you're a person that's in journalism or you want to be a TV presenter, you're not going to find many better than Don Lemon. He's very, very good at what he does. But Don Lemon, I believe, is very confused on who he should be talking to and why, right? And I want to talk about this whole situation that Don Lemon has started to call out many celebrities in the entertainment industry for not taking the same positions and stances that he is with regards to what has happened to George Floyd. And basically he feels he's out protesting or organizing things, and many of those who are rich and wealthy, both black and white, are staying silent. But at the same time, these people are messaging him and they are talking to him and they are, applauding his efforts, but yet being silent, right? And I want to read what Don Lemon said about that. Dating music! What about Hollywood? Strangely quiet! Lemon says, I see them on Twitter. Sad music! Oh, I'm loving what Don is doing. I'm loving what this person is doing. They gotta do more than that. Dating music! Especially black celebrities and black leaders and white celebrities and rich Hollywood and rich folks and wealthy people. He continued, sad music! Where are they helping these young people? These young people are out there standing on a platform at the edge of an abyss by themselves. And what they're doing? Yes! I'm calling you out! You can be mad at me all you want. You're sitting there watching your TV and boop about it, and you're saying, sad music. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm watching this. What is going on? Dating music. Stop texting me and asking me, oh my gosh, Don, what is happening to our country? Stop tweeting me and telling me I'm loving what you're doing. Give Don Lemon a round of applause. Now, see, Don Lemon is a day late and a dollar short. And I'm saying this not to be disrespectful. I'm just saying this to be real. I'm saying this to be honest, okay? Don Lemon is a day late and a dollar short. Because I want to talk about George Floyd. I made a video talking about how people use George Floyd's past against him in this situation. But I want to take the situation to do something similar, right? You see, George Floyd was a young black man that was born in North Carolina and then ended up in Houston, Texas, okay? If I'm not mistaken, I wouldn't be shocked to know that George Floyd grew up in a single parent home, all right? Now, George Floyd, like any other young black man, lacked the stability to have the support to do things. Didn't have a lot of situations that he would be able to thrive, figure things out, just like many of us who are in life, basically this is what we talked about, right? And George Floyd was went to jail, and, the system that doesn't install black fathers creates situations for brothers like George Floyd that may encounter the police more. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying anything bad about George Floyd, but I do know that the group of people that creates situations that young black men like George Floyd encounter police officers rather through making mistakes, nobody is for that but the Democrats. And this is what Don Lemon is. Don Lemon supports the same political party that locks black men up more than any other people in the United States. I talk about all the time. Bill Clinton built more jails than any other president and incarcerated more black men than any other president in the United States history. Bill Clinton was responsible for the highest black unemployment rate, because if you count those black men in jail amongst black men than any other person. Bill Clinton hired more police, put more police and more stringent laws. Like, if you have a drug conviction, you can't get financial aid. Things like that. Put more black men into the system and put more black police officers in black neighborhoods instead of work programs, instead of programs the black community needed. But then you come out and say that Hollywood doesn't want to come out and support him after he has been killed. But see, what about the systems that Don Lemon supported of George Floyd when he was 20, when he was 10? The situations that created George Floyd and kept his father out of the home, or basically broke up the black community and pushed welfare into these systems, into the black community. See, Don Lemon, you support that. And now when you have brothers that end up in a life where they may encounter the police officers, they may have something going on, even though they don't deserve what happened to him. It does not. But once you get into that system, and then you worship that system, and you want to keep it good because you're an elite, and you don't really care about other blacks. You only care about other blacks when something is going wrong. What about black men that need to be educated? What about black men that need mentorship? What about black men that need to network? Don Lemon, you're silent on that. When young black men are trying to figure out their life, where's Don Lemon then? You see? When black men need help, when black men need to know what are the careers I can be in. If you really cared, where is Don Lemon? Does Don Lemon have a podcast that connects black men together, that's black empowerment? Don Lemon is nowhere to be found. So now I'm calling you out for being phony. You're phony. Phony, man. Because you're a part of the same, if I can even say this, crew of people. Oligarchy. I might be too much of a compliment for you, right? But sort of that, right? You're nobility in the Democratic Party. You're the same people that keep young black men behind with your policies. And you're the same group of black people that would want somebody like Joe Biden to get elected. Bro, it's just false. Okay? It's false. You can't count out Hollywood because you're only there because it looks good. But you're not here when black young men are facing the systems that they face every day. Don Lemon, you're nowhere to be found. And it's sad, bro. It is sad. It's sad. Your liberal Democrats, man, have ruined situations for black men all over the world. Do you want to even go back into, and please don't post a picture of this, Dima, slavery? Because Dima, he's an editor and he just don't know he'll post anything on here or get the video messed up. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right? The Democrats have been doing that. The Democrats have ruined black America. And Don Lemon is the biggest supporter of that party. But yet you want the Hollywood people to come out. And you know what, Don Lemon? All for what? For fail! For fail, Don Lemon! This doesn't lead to any change. Stop calling people out to do nothing. Stop. Just stop. It's fake and it's phony, man. And if you really cared about black men like George Floyd, you would want prevention is better than diagnosis. You would be wanting young black men and mothers and fathers to get married. You would want a better black community for those people. You would want blacks to work together and solve their own issues, but Don Lemon doesn't do that. He cries all the time because you're getting paid to do that. You don't care anything about what goes on with George Floyd. That's all I gotta say about you. Subscribe at the bell. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. Check out all my information there. I really appreciate all of you brothers. Thank you so much. Go check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts, guys. First comment pinned to the top. You guys know I really appreciate it when y'all buy my stuff. And as you brothers know, man, the buffoonery, it will always remain at an all-time high. Love you, brothers. Peace.